But really first question is, what are your motivations, for these donations, education?
Well, we have been doing some renovations to our library, and when we realized we had some books that our students were not likely to use, we wanted to make sure that they got into the hands of students who could benefit from them. And we were grateful to learn about Wocotomadi and its willingness to get those books into the hands of students in Cameroon.
Oh, I believe that answered my second question, because I was going to ask, how would you, want the beneficial to use this book?
Well, we would love to think that students the same age as our students in another country are using the books, and they're making strides toward a promising future, in part because of what DHS can offer them.
Yeah. And from an act like this one, very, very philanthropic act, and very helpful act for the people not only here but around some country that need it. We were looking forward to work with your school, and then what can you tell us, for the future relationship between this organization, who's doing so much around the world, and your school?
Well, we'd like to know more about what Wocotomadi brings to the local community. I see two possible connections, one through our social studies program. All students here take a world history course, and they study world history thematically, and so it allows them to bring in a lot of information about different parts of the world. So we could look at opportunities for guest speakers and that kind of thing. Another potential connection is that we have a growing program in community service, and we're looking for opportunities for our students to extend themselves beyond the high school and to find ways to serve others in the greater Dartmouth community.
One of the reasons that we made this connection was because my wife substitute teaches here, heard about the books, and I knew Julienne, who is a member of the Time Exchange, the Southeastern Massachusetts Time Exchange. The Time Exchange is an organization where people basically help each other out and get credit for it. Mm-hmm. It's essentially community service, but it's a community service where every member of the community is valued and contributes no matter who they are or what they need. And so it was actually through a service organization that this happened, managed to happen. And we're delighted that it was. It's also very interesting that you mentioned that there was a lot of French-speaking materials in the books that was in the donation, and that's perfect because Cameroon is a French-speaking African nation. So we were delighted that made a connection too.
That's great, yes.
Yeah, so before the picture, we really want to thank Bob and everybody for making this connection. We have over close to 1,000 books here that's going to go around the world. You notice today that people really desire to learn, but just the lack of tools, which one will be like a book, could be a very problem, especially in Cameroon and all of the country like Haiti, where we are very involved. So we can't thank enough this school for what they have done, and thank everybody who are making the connection. So thank you, Bob. Thank you to our founders here, and thank you for my special advisor here, Mr. Bonga. And thanks again, principal. So thanks, Bob.
Well, thank you, and I would also like to say thank you to Bob and to Julienne for working together and letting us help out, but also thank you to our library staff that took each of these books off the shelves, examined to see if it's something that would better serve others, and worked with you to bring this exchange into fruition. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Principal. I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling now, but I know that this donation can be very, very helpful in Cameroon. My hope is, to do more with this school. We have to find a way we can work together, and we can help each other to promote education here and in different country members of Wocotomadi. Thank you very much, Principal.
Thank you, and good luck with your work.
Dartmouth as good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again.
Can you take a picture with your